You... Ivy. I have something to say to you. I have come to apologize for turning you into one of the corrupted.
I might accept your apology, Lord Rafal, if I had any notion of what you were referring to.
It was my intention to lead with the worst of it, and to follow with an explanation. You are quite unlike the Ivy I knew in my world. I am accustomed to her constant interruptions.
If you need a moment, please take your time.
Thank you. I turned the Ivy of my world into one of the corrupted and forced her to fight. I took advantage of her willingness. She was all too devoted to the Fell Dragon, eager to serve. But I did the same to all of the royals soon after, willing or not. I deeply regret my actions.
Thank you for explaining, but I fail to see what any of this has to do with me. You have apologized to the wrong Ivy, and unnerved this one a fair bit, to be candid.
It is no longer possible for me to speak with the person I hurt. I am afraid this is all I can do. I suppose I thought I could reach her through you, but perhaps it is peace of mind I am after.
I think I understand how you feel, but I still don't see how I could possibly help you.
All I require you to do is allow me to make some amends for the damage I have done.
What do these amends entail?
Anything you would like. Make a wish, and I will see it done.
Very well. If you insist, I will think of something.
I will be waiting. You approach me at last. I take this to mean you have decided on a wish?
Indeed I have. My wish, to put it simply, is to return to the Academy.
Of course, the Academy. That stands to reason. Now, what is that exactly?
You don't know what the Academy is? I had better think of another wish.
Nonsense. You need only paint me a picture with your words, and I will conjure it into being.
If you say so. The Academy is Elusia's Institute of Higher Education. All gather there to learn. Our people are required to attend from a certain age. Groups of peers are formed into classes.
So your wish is to be placed into a class and to study? Is that truly all you want?
Yes, but the Academy is more than the sum of its parts. My time there meant a great deal. I would not trade the treasures I discovered in those halls for anything in the world.
Excellent. Tell me of these treasures, and I will secure more of them for you immediately.
The treasures are the memories I made with my friends at the Academy, Lord Rafal.
Naturally. That will be complicated to replicate, of course. We can begin with initial conditions.
Your plan is to recreate the Academy? How? Surely you don't mean to repurpose a school from elsewhere. I will not condone pillaging.
Of course not. I would never do such a thing. You need not worry. Merely anticipate.
Indeed. Very well. I will take you at your word. Farewell for now, Lord Rafal.
Now what? How am I supposed to recreate an academy? I will need to do some research. That will be all for today. Next week, I will have a history lesson prepared for us.
I will admit, I am surprised we have kept this up for so many lessons over so long a time. I never thought I'd be able to fully immerse myself into my studies again. It's been lovely.
Of course it has. I will settle for nothing less. I only wish I could have built a schoolhouse.
Oh, that's not necessary. This is more than enough.
Tell me about your friends at the Academy. Were they all royals and other nobles?
Some were, but the students came from all backgrounds and walks of life. Many of the friends I made there I would never have made at court. Or anywhere else. Those unexpected connections are another reason the Academy is special to me.
Rather like the connection you and I have forged since we started this venture.
Precisely, Lord Rafal. Your work here has given us a wonderful example of exactly that. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
If my efforts have brought you some measure of happiness, then I am satisfied. The Ivy in the world I come from must have had similar experiences at her academy. When I think of all the friendships she must have forged, and the effects of my actions.
I cannot forgive you on her behalf. But for whatever it's worth, I think learning your lesson and applying it here in this world is the most you could hope to do.
You are right. My sins are unforgivable, and I will carry that burden for the rest of my life. But I have learned my lesson, thanks to your academy. Institute of Higher Education indeed.
Well remembered. You know, Lord Rafal, you and I have studied together for quite a while by now. I don't think it would be inappropriate for us to think of one another as schoolmates.
Is that the term you use for an academy friend? I do not know if I have earned this distinction.
Come now. We've spent all this time learning together. It could hardly be any more fitting. I dare say there's no better descriptor for our relationship as it stands. Surely none I'd prefer.
If that is your desire, then it cannot be wrong. Your wish is what began this endeavor, after all. Then let us consider one another schoolmates until the end of time. Even after graduation.
Another treasured memory that I will happily add to my collection.